All right. Meanwhile, let's see. I already did Jeff, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to go to next round. The bad guys are working on catching up. Villains are first with a free reroll. If you want to do something witty and nothing else at all in the round, you get a card. So, villains go first. The van tries catching up. Right, they use their free reroll. Yeah. And the guy shooting the Uzi, the van is definitely getting really close. He'll try his reroll. Now, he makes noise with the Uzi. They seem to have some sort of noise suppressor on it. But you are definitely taking fire. You can hear a very occasional ting into the van. Let's see. And right, Jeff, we're going to start with you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to get up.
No problem. Give me a free spot at lower is better. Couple interesting things going on, Mr. Wallace. First is that there's a van that looks like next round will either, one of the guys will either shoot you or they're going to run you over. They don't appear to give a shit about you. The only thing that's keeping them from actually getting a good chance of running you over is that stopped car with a lady going, "Oh my God, like, are you okay?" And she just screams GTA 5 victim. And then you also see currently limping across the other lanes is the black clad rider who looks pretty beat up, is like limping off and going across the street toward the steakhouse direction. Meanwhile, much further down the street, being pursued by a van of evil, well, same van, but anyway, what are you going to do with Gecko Girl next to you? She's sitting in the seat, but good news, she's not buckled in. So if you hit the brakes hard enough, she may go through the windshield.
My turn. Traffic situation around me. Can I
not much
flip a
behind
quick
you? Other lanes going strong.
So if I make a left turn into the oncoming traffic, that is immediately going to result in an accident?
A really high chance of getting T-boned.
Hey, a T-bone at the steakhouse. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Take the car, Jeff.
Okay. Did I see which way the woman in the street went?
I didn't mention her to you at all, Mr. Metagamer. What do you do?
Hang on. There will be a driving roll as I take a.
Are you doing a wild turn through the oncoming traffic?
Yeah, I am making a U-turn in heavy traffic. Yes.
Cool.
Unexpected.
This may actually cause the van to roll unless you can do it well. It's a pretty top-heavy bitch. Gecko Girl prepares to scamper on the roof. Right, you definitely get it up onto two wheels for a while. You don't make your driving roll well enough to not have other people make their driving rolls. So now you've got at least, actually roll a D6. 1 or 2 equals 1, 3 or 4 equals 2, 5 or 6 equals 3. That's how many driving rolls I need to make for NPCs now. At their hobbyist driving skill. I'm just driving along straight, Logan. Everything's fine. The van does a fucking hard U-turn through your lanes. Oh, Jesus! 1. All right. Only one guy. He just needs to make a 30 or less not to fucking hit you. Right. Gecko Girl. Give me a dex or whatever to try to brace yourself and not go anywhere as you get hit by a van. Are you wearing your seatbelt, Marcus?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Okay. And you got to roll a D8 on yourself as the windshield beckons.
What? Why? Okay.
2 points. She only cracked the windshield. 1 real, 1 stun, Yana. She gets basically she gets bounced around a bit. Meanwhile, let's see, going through the traffic. There we go. The person dressed as a motorcyclist and stuff, big rack, reflective helm, could be anybody, gets fucking bumped by a car and does the takes more damage, keeps going, didn't get knocked down or anything. Jeff, you're standing there with two guns. The other person's maybe 12 meters away and like limping fast toward the steakhouse through traffic. What do you do?
Oh, another round?
Pardon?
This is another round?
Yes, which is approved.
Okay. Well, I'm more worried about the guys that are going to be shooting at me or running me over this round.
I was curious if you remember them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if they're going to shoot, I'm going to shoot back. I'm going to stand my ground and unload on them.
All right, no problem. One gun, both guns.
Both guns, and I'm also going to play a card for when they run me over.
They haven't gotten to that part yet. So now, let's see.
I got to play it at the beginning of the combat round, so I'm playing it now.
Oh, go ahead. What is it?
I'm bulletproof.
All right, let's see. Basically, I'm going to give you double tap damage if you can hit. So
Yeah.
go ahead and
That's the question.
give me a pistol roll. Wait, is your target just their van in general? Some of the shiny lights? What are you going for here?
I'm going to be shooting for I'm guessing person in the passenger seat's one that's looking like you're going to be shooting me next.
Could be, or the driver will run you over. It's wide open.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go for the passenger.
Give me a shooting roll at half. Lower than that. So if you don't mind expending like 2 bullets off each gun, if you get lower than that, you may actually do a little bit more damage with the other one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Going for maximum damage and just unloading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Roll super low. A crit would be super handy right now. You make noise with your guns in order to tell them how angry you are. It fails to connect.
I'm looking at my gun and they're both curled like this, you know? I'm like, shit.
No problem. You do a lot of... It's Hollywood where everybody shoots, nobody hits. You feel like you may be in the A team. We're now going to next round as, we'll see what happens. Heroes are first. Instead of doing anything else, wildly gesticulating is approved. So, Yana, if you want to go, as you're getting bounced around, you get a card for that. So, we'll start with Yana. What do you want to do? Take a card. Marcus, give me a drive roll to keep going as opposed to getting hung up on this idiot who hit you unless you'd like to do something else.
Okay, that's my whole round.
Yeah.
And the person who's running away in the tights and the helmet is in my field of view at this point.
I'll give you a spot hidden roll at half after you try your driving roll. There's a lot going on where you're at. You're rather busy and stuff. Plus, those guys are still coming after you and shooting at you, so you're rather distracted. It just shows the front of their car getting ripped off. The guy's like, oh, man. Meanwhile, give me a spot hidden roll at half, and you do notice now you have failed to notice the person who's making their way through the traffic that's between you and them. Although you do see Jeff standing his ground and going at the van. The van driver, okay, that's all. Oh, wait, we got Jeff again. Shit, Jeff.
Wait, I want to re-roll.
Yeah, see, I think you got the rounds kind of confused a little bit. I think I kind of went twice last round.
Actually, no, last round the villains were second. This round they're first.
Oh, yeah, well, the villains haven't gone yet.
Exactly.
I thought they went first.
The villains went first last round. They're going second this round.
I gotcha. Okay.
So you still didn't...
This is the round I would have played that card then.
You played it last round, sir.
Yeah.
It just worked. It just worked out weird. Sorry.
Yeah, it did because I got confused. But anyway, that's okay.
No problem. Marcus, you still have failed to notice her, but you still see Jeff.
All right. At this point, I'm guessing that they're going to shoot me. So I'm going to attempt to move off of the road and onto the sidewalk. And I'm guessing that stopped car is still there.
Are you basically going for a full dodge to get out of the way?
Yes, basically, and try to use the car for cover. Yep.
No problem. The bad guys try shooting at you as they're driving by. They wildly miss. The other guy tries clipping you as they're going. Wildly miss. You don't even need to make a dodge roll. And right, the other girl, she fucking slips through traffic, and you see her like limping into the steakhouse parking lot as you're currently busy doing your. Actually, Jeff, I'm not sure if you see it. Give me a spot hidden roll, because you have got a better angle than Marcus does, because he's got a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I already saw her get clipped by a car and everything. So yeah.
So give me a full spot, and then you even at half, you notice she limps her way into the parking lot, like all the parked cars of the steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Outback Steakhouse for all your kangaroo needs. Next round. Oh, yeah, that's all the bad guys. The other guy just bemoans his fucking car. Attacking somebody with an unusual weapon is approved. Nobody has any unusual weapons. Villains are first. Right, they ignore Jeff as he is being left behind, and they're going to try to gun down the driver of the now facing them, can try to get the driver van going for that. Right, some guy's shooting off the machine gun, and then it stops firing, and he looks at it and goes, and shakes it like, why don't you have more bullets? Because he's had his 3 rounds of full auto. And let's see, the van driver attempts to, right, he looks like he's wanting to try to come right at you, but he's scared to get in the lane of oncoming traffic because there's still cars between you and him, Marcus.
He's chicken to play chicken.
Yes. Well summed up. Okay, and let's see. Yana, what are you going to do? You're sitting next to him. You have no unusual weapons. What do you do?
People are shooting at us or at him.
You're not sure. You see the gun barrels lighting up with bullets and stuff, and you can hear bullets whining around, but you don't know or care who they're shooting at. They're coming closer to you than you're generally comfortable with.
I just shiver uncomfortably.
All right. Meanwhile, in the driver's seat, you haven't seen the girl yet. You just see the van that keeps saying, Dark Star, Dark Star, Dark Star. And the guy's like struggling with his machine gun.
Is he, he's still in front of me?
He's down the street, and there's cars between you and him and stuff. And
okay, so we passed each other.
No, not yet. He's still, yes, he's still in front of you. Not that far, maybe 4 or 5 car lengths.
Okay, and where is Mr. Wallace in relation to this?
He got the fuck out of the way and is behind the van. The van seems to have passed him. They tried to gun him down, didn't work out. They gave up.
Okay, I'm just going to drive forward.
Are you wanting to hit the other van or drive past the other van like you're doing some sort of weird jousting?
Don't be so evil, Logan. I'm just driving past him.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and give me a driving roll plus 30. Just cruise by. I'm like, haha, you're out of bullets.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up level where Mr. Wallace is.
Oh, that'll be easy. The only bad thing is he's on the opposite side of the street from your traffic. You're on the steakhouse side.
There's at least one lane over there that's stopped up.
Oh, everybody's starting to slow down or stop, except for the one guy. The one guy who's like, I need to get to where I'm going faster than traffic allows. Because there's always that one guy. So, no problem. Yeah, you're cruising by. And let's see. Meanwhile, the guy with the... No, we're going next round. Sorry. Villains are first, heroes are second. Letting out a battle cry is approved. Right, the bad guy with the machine gun reloads. The other guy attempts to wildly skew his van around in oncoming traffic. He says, yeah, yeah. Other people are already slowing down from when you did that. They're like, bitches be crazy tonight. And everybody's slowing down. The traffic looked like it's starting to back up on both sides. Meanwhile, going over to Jeff, you're on the side of the road with two smoking guns. You can see the back of the bad guy. Well, no, you see the front of both vans. Your van, much further back, other van.
Okay, well, since I had to dive, I'll get up. Yep.
Yana, what do you do?
Kill them all.
Take a card. That's always her battle cry. And over to Marcus.
Am I?
Do you want to do the cool slew? Do you want to try to do a big sweep over to where Mr. Wallace can dive in or something?
Oh, that would really be pushing my luck, wouldn't it?
It would pretty much be trying to do some drift racing in a van, kind of.
Where is Mr. Wallace in relation to my van?
If you were like you're driving forward this direction, he's over the fuck there.
Yeah, I'm 2 lanes.
Logan doing a dab.
And, yeah.
He's dab distance. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just drive forward like a sane person this round, not even have to make a roll. You could do a battle cry if you want.
Can I do a battle cry as I? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just whatever. Go ahead.
I'm going in.
Take your card. All right, and the other van is working on catching up to you. They don't know what's going on. They just know they hate you. So next round. Villains are first. Pretending you're a dragon is approved. So, right. Let's see. The guy attempts to. Right. Your van gets lit up. Bullet holes go pew, 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 pew in the side. And he's like, yeah. And, right. Jeff, he looks like their van's just getting riddled with machine gun fire. The driver is trying something a little bit more. He's slowing down, and it looks like they're kind of starting to open up the distance because he's scared to drive faster. And right, meanwhile, Jeff, you see somebody getting GTA 5 in the steakhouse.
I see somebody what?
Getting GTA 5 in the steakhouse.
What does GTA 5 mean?
Grand Theft Auto 5?
Oh, I never played it.
Somebody's getting yanked out of their car by somebody dressed as a motorcyclist.
Gotcha.
I'm not talking about the prostitute part. I'm talking about yanking them out of their car that's already running so you can have their car. So, yeah. Now, if you wanted to actually tag them or their car, that would be at half to go. As opposed to bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang isn't going to do much except like let everybody in the parking lot know you don't care how many children you have to kill, you're going to get your target.
Right. And I'm not going to do that. Now, the van that's shooting at us, how far away is it?
Also at half. And a quarter if you're wanting to aim for like the driver, the gunner, as opposed to shooting the van. Or a tire is worse than a quarter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Crap.
Who do you want to shoot? All these guns, nobody to shoot. What are you going to do?
Yeah, well, that's the problem. There's too many targets to shoot at.
What do you do quick?
I'll just unload on the van.
All right. You're going both guns blazing?
Yep.
All right. Sure.
Blazing.
Give me a give me a shooting roll at half. Extra damage if you can actually hit as you let the van know you are disappointed in its behavior.
Nope, not a half.
All right, you do the movie thing of making gunfire noises. All the people are hoping you don't accidentally tag their children as you're firing off a lot of live rounds around a lot of people. Meanwhile, in the good guys, kidnappers van, what are you going to do, Marcus? I'm saving Yana for last because, yeah.
Okay, so have I pulled up to be parallel or even with Mr. Wallace?
Yes, although he'd need to cross 2 lanes, which are not currently flowing with cars in order to get to.
They are not currently flowing with cars.
Everybody's stopping like, oh my God. And now some of the people are like, I need to get up on the sidewalk, and discovering why high curves are bad for cars because they want to go somewhere else. But some people are like backing into each other's cars. It looks like pandemonium's breaking out. But if you just want to simply stop, you don't need to make a driving roll, and then you are parallel to Mr. Walls, who is currently shooting past you ineffectively.
And I'm oblivious to the carjacking.
Give me a spot hidden roll at half.
It's pretty stealthy carjacking.
You're kind of busy keeping an eye on Mr. You are you're oblivious to the steakhouse at this point. You're like, there's Wallace, and it shows you looking the opposite direction.
Well, he's worried about that. You got to remember, there's bullets flying all over the place. So yeah, you're occupied.
That's the one thing I will say about any kind of combat is you are pretty oblivious to most of what's going on most of the time. Yes, so that's why everybody gets cover and panics. So, right, you want to just stop and let Mr. Wallace run over to you? Okay.
I want to stop, and I open up my door.
Stop and open the door. Got it. All right, and Yana, it's your big moment pretending your dragon's approved. That'll become somebody's ringtone. Take a card, and we go to next round. Oh, we've had a lot of good ringtones. So, wow, that sucks. Villains are first and get reinforcements. Defending is approved. Now, do you?
Oh shit! I don't have that card now.
Really? You got rid of it?
That is the card that I dumped right before this. Yeah.
Super awkward. Yeah, like I said before, the Seize Initiative card, one of the most powerful cards in combat, especially dramatic combat, ever. Okay, so you see another van coming in from the opposite direction. Looks like maybe they got a call, and it says, backup band, backup band, backup band. Right, meanwhile, the machine gunist, he doesn't like Jeff shooting at him, so he wildly fires his machine gun at really minuscule. Wow, just rips Jeff a new asshole. You've never seen somebody take so much weapon fire before. Let me see how much damage it does here.
Can I dodge?
You can, but then you don't get to do anything else this round.
I don't think I have much choice. I got to dodge.
Are you okay? Go for it. You sure you don't want to dance and stuff? Oh, by the way, normally, guys, you have to declare dodge before I start doing anything. Like, I'm dodging this round and stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, how am I going to know that if I don't have anything coming at me? But it's not going to matter. My dodging bullets are pretty slim, so.
Actually, in this game system, it's not that hard. So, yeah, bullets are going all around his feet as he's dancing around like, And take a card, Jeff. Defending is approved. Let's see. You are motioning toward Jeff. He's not even paying attention to you. He's working on dodging all these bullets. What's wrong with him? Yana, what are you doing?
I just look around to have a better view of the situation.
Excellent. Take a spot hidden roll. And what are you doing, Marcus?
Honking the horn and doing the same looking around for situational awareness.
Sure.
Critical.
Both of you guys finally notice, like, there's somebody in a motorcycle helmet driving off in a station wagon, and you see, like, this little kid in the back seat going, no, as he's looking out the window, and you see, like, the father or whatever running after him, going, no.
Oh, she packed a snack.
Okay, so which way is this vehicle going?
The same direction you're facing.
Okay.
They're going through a parking lot, though. You're on the street.
They got into traffic ahead of me?
They haven't yet. They're still going. They're going through the parking lot. You're on the street.
Where is the driveway? Is it ahead of me, behind me, even with me?
There's one ahead of you and one behind you. It's like you can go in a nice U. you know.
Okay, let me rephrase. Which way does it look like the station wagon
It
is
should be
going?
popping out ahead of you soon. I mean, if you were driving, you could actually try to catch up to it and stop it. But right now, you're stopped waiting for your buddy. So let's go next round and see what happens. Villains are first, heroes are second. Heroes may not use cards this round. Doing nothing this round at all except raising an eyebrow is approved. So, right, since the villain goes first, the car kind of clunkily comes out, and you see the kid in the back getting thrown around. Looks like he's maybe 8 or something. He's like, ah, and kind of does a. It looks like it's ripping up the car pretty good. But whoever's in there really has a hard on for escaping. Meanwhile, the backup band, they're weaving through. They've switched, instead of staying in their lane, coming up in the same lane that you're in, they've switched to the other lane where there's no traffic, and they're going, and you see the side door opening. And meanwhile, the van has been shooting at you and stuff. The guy's reloading. Yeah. And the driver is attempting to come over and block your van. Pulls up in front of you. Yeah. And the guy is in the passenger seat. He's like, I'm still reloading. He's like, you got a good shot now? He's like, as he's looking pretty much eyeball to eyeball with you. And yeah, and a small crack in your windshield. Meanwhile, Jeff, you're kind of across a couple lanes of traffic. You notice that it looks like this van is just intent on keeping you away from the station wagon. And doing a damn fine job at it, you're thinking. What do you do?
Well, the other van is now between, or the Dark Star van is between me and our van, correct?
Kind of. It's your van, Dark Star, Jeff.
Oh, okay, they're at the top. Okay. Good. That makes it easy for me to run around to the back of our van with the doors that are still flopped open and attempt to dive in.
Excellent. Give me a simple maneuver roll, and then you dive in with the gun hands. It shows both of your buddies. Gun hands. That'd be a great fumble. Okay, great.
Marvin.
You hear in the back, gun hands. All right, and meanwhile, let's see. What are you going to do, Marcus? It looks like they've managed to stop you, and they're trying to hold you here while backup band comes in behind you.
All right. So, if I ram them, is it going to be the kind of a ram where it pushes them out of the way, or is it going to be the kind of ram where it's just going to be a fucking T-bone?
Depends on how good your driving roll is.
So I have a chance of getting past them. Is that correct?
Absolutely. If you can do a good enough driving roll, less than half, and you push them out of the way and rip off part of their van and go forward to victory. Otherwise, you just T-bone them and you're stuck here.
Okay, well, I assume my door is about to close.
It might or might not. It may get torn off. You don't really care anymore. You don't need it. You've got too many doors in this van.
It's good cover. And we're getting shot at.
Bullets go right through doors, dude. All right, so you just push them out of the way. It just rips off part of their van. And you're like, another paint smudge, goddamn. And right, meanwhile, Yana, you're sitting in the passenger seat. He's just, what do you do?
So the other guys are behind us now?
The backup band? Yes.
Yeah. I look at him and say, good job.
You get praise from Yana. It's a rare thing, but sometimes it happens.
That's really rare, yes.
That was a good job, though.
You kind of feel special. Yeah. Maybe one of the 4 people she's ever given praise to. Weird.
First aid may be better, but
yeah, she's got no first aid kit. You actually need a first aid kit to do first aid. You can go, oh, I think you've broken your tibia. I mean, that's not gonna fucking help whoever you're looking at. But
well, he's still breathing.
Yeah. As far as the guy in the back, yeah, he's making a weird wheezing noise, and his fucking half of his face has been ripped off. And he's like, "I am the Terminator, I'm here from the future, Sarah Connor." And you're like, "Yeah, you're all fucked up, dude." Meanwhile, villains are first to have a chance of getting knocked down if they take damage. Heroes are second, taking covers approved. Jeff, give me a luck roll at full. I'm just curious on something. One of the van doors is kind of closed, and it's like not locked, but it's kind of shut. But through the other van door, which would put you to negative, back up van, back up van, back up. You see that van coming, and you're like, I can take a shot at negatives. Thanks, Logan. But the backup van goes first. They are closing fucking fast. They're like, it looks like they intend to ram you. They're going past the other vehicle, which is spending its round getting their shit together because they just got crunched, okay? Meanwhile, in the station wagon, driving madly down the street. Cool, let me check on the kid. Right, give me 2 people in the front seat. Spot in rolls at half.
I hope she eats him. I see it.
P, the backup band van headlights hit the mirror and and you're like, ah! Meanwhile, Yana, you see that kid in the back seat. He's beating something. Could be some sort of game console or something against the person's head and who's wearing the helmet. Probably not doing him much damage, but it's got to be distracting as fuck. And they're like,
I think the kid is better kidnapper than we are.
That's a great use for an Etch-a-Sketch.
All right, so now it's the hero's turn. Jeff, what are you going to do? You're laying in the back. You can feel all your blood coming out of your body. That's not good. You're thinking, I need that.
Yeah. Well, first I'm going to do is sit up. You said one of the doors is kind of closed. I'm going to put down one of my guns in my lap, and I'm going to attempt to grab for the bungee cords.
They're not affixed to anything, just so you know. They're just laying in a pile. Okay.
That's fine.
You free drop gun, grab bungee cords. You've got bungee cords. Meanwhile, Yana, what are you doing?
So I can't heal him when I don't have the first aid kit with me.
Now, you can give him consoling words or even make soothing sea noises to him, which will.
I think I just
The word baguette, I might go ballistic.
You just hang out. Cool. What are you doing, meanwhile, driver?
Follow that cab or station wagon.
Excellent. Give me a driving roll. You're more evenly matched with this car than you were the fucking motorcycle of doom. Oh yeah. You notice that your van is pulling hard to the left, but you're kind of keeping it on course, and it just shows the fucking left side is just all. It looks like somebody just. Meanwhile, everybody give me a listen roll. Lower is better.
Sirens.
Well, Chicago cops usually don't come out if less than 3 or 4 vehicles are exchanging gunfire. Couldn't keep a straight face.
Well, only 2 vehicles are exchanging gunfire. Well, actually, only 1 vehicle is exchanging gunfire.
We are safe.
No problem.
We shouldn't have it.
Yana, you definitely hear sirens, but they do sound very distant currently. Could be ambulance, could be cops, could be both, could be fire department. But, right.
Ghostbusters.
Next round. Villains are first and at a pretty decent bonus of plus 20. Being in outer space is approved. You're not. And the heroes, well, technically we all are, but no, fuck you. Anyway, so villains are first. Right, the backup band. You remember how I mentioned the side door was open? Some sort of like big shiny thing that looks like it's all barrels kind of goes. Zzz. You're like, what's that? You're starting to think that it may be some sort of weird homemade gun thing that's not good, Jeff.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it's a really bad place to be in the back of this van.
you're not happy back here anymore. You were happy for a
Nope.
little while, but your happiness is evaporated. Meanwhile,
Mhm.
the other van is now following really like roughly, like they're kind of weaving and they're behind the backup van. It looks like their van's really fucked up. Meanwhile, in the station wagon, she's driving like she's fucking drunk and she sideswipes one of the cars that's like that stopped on the other lanes coming forward because there's some kid who's just gone berserk in the back seat. So, Hero's turn. You're driving straight and working on catching up. You don't need to make a driving roll if you just want to do that. If you want to do anything else, let me know. Marcus?
Yeah, well, I want to ask, continue or no?
Right. He gives the answer like that. Yana, what do you do?
I say meh.
Jeff, what do you do?
I take the bungee cords that are now on my hand. I hook them onto the back of that door that's kind of closed. And then I hook it to something else like the floor or the wall or something, anything I can hook it to just to kind of hold it in place.
Okay, so one door is always closed.
Yep.
Done. All right, you mess with the door. And next round. Villains are first. Laughing evilly and rubbing your hands together is approved. They attempt their homemade gun. It goes, and part of it, and then it kind of falls off of the van. It goes, tuk, 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 tuk. And they kind of watch it go, and they start, you see them arguing with each other, like, the other van hits it and kind of goes onto its side. So now you got one van chasing you, and their experimental weapon seems to have failed. Anyway, experimental weapons in the hands of rednecks, not great. So, let's see. And she's driving right. She ends up fucking head on hitting another car because the kid who grabbed the fucking helmet was going, ah. And so their car stopped.
Okay, can I go first?
Sure. Okay, what do you do?
I drive up even with the station wagon so we can grab her.
Excellent. Give me a simple drive it full just to do the slick parking next to it so they don't have to move any more than is absolutely necessary to get out and grab her and stuff. Sit up, sir. It'll give you more energy. You haven't long to go. You gotta keep energy for the next 20 minutes. After that, you can become a beanbag if you want. Okay, so he does so. Yana, what do you do?
What did you do, sorry?
He pulled up next to the bad guy's station wagon with the berserk kid in the back.
Can I get to the station wagon?
You open your door this round.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you do?
Grab the rope.
All right, next round. Villains are first. Quoting a well-known movie line relevant to the current situation and doing nothing else is approved. Right. The villain tries something. She goes, ah! You guys, everybody roll a d6 minus 1. Take that in stun. Because all of her windows explode and the kid in the thing goes, ah! Wow, Mr. Wallace is getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yep, that I am.
You're like, I have too much stun. Yana, wake up. Roll D6 minus 1.
Oh, D6 minus 1?
Wake up, Yana.
Yes.
You can do it. It's only 20 minutes. Okay, see? That's what you get, Yana. That's what when you take 5 stun. That's what you get for not paying attention for 10 seconds. Okay, so. Right. And Hero's turn, quoting a well-known movie line relevant to the current situation and doing nothing else approved. You've got your door open, Yana. What are you going to do? Jump out and go over to the car?
Yeah.
Give me a maneuver roll to do it quick and clean and no caffeine. And if you make it, then you can even... Right.
Nice.
If you want, you can have the driver's door open of the other car.
Okay.
No problem. She looks like she would like to get out because this kid is just fucking, she's had enough of him. And, right. Jeff, what are you doing?
I'm climbing out of the back of the van with the rope.
No problem. Give me a maneuver roll. Let's see if you can do like Yana did. If you can make a crit, then you can you can just be over there and stuff. Right. You are next to Yana with a bunch of rope, like, ha, I've got rope. And are you doing anything, getaway driver?
Didn't I go first?
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Okay, so
I'll be happy to do we need a bigger boat.
it's all true. Okay, we're going for next round. The backup band looks like they are going to make themselves an issue. The other vehicle, they're fucked. Villains are first, heroes are second. Heroes get reinforcements. Intimidation's approved. Right, bad guys first. She attempts to shriek. That's a pretty good roll. Let me double check her shrieking thing here. Yeah. Everybody give me a endurance roll your endurance roll is a plus 30. You're sitting inside of a nice, comfortable van there, Marcus. The other two, give me endurance rolls. Yana, crit. You like the sexy voice and are immune to the voice, quote, you should date. I'm not kidding. That is what it fucking says. Let's see. Mr. Wallace just made his. You are stunned for 2 rounds. Stuns mean that you're at half on whatever you're trying to do for 2 rounds. And let's see. You made yours at half, but at a plus 30, then it would be, you'd have a 91 skill. Yeah, you still made it. No, it'd be a backward. Your ears might be bleeding, but you shrug it off this time. The kid, let me check his, because he could still be a fucking contender here. No, he is not. And he's like, he's rolling around, blood pumping out of his ears and stuff. And yeah, that's all she does. Everybody give me a listen roll at half. You are stone deaf, 2 of you, and yeah, so nobody hears shit. Cool. And you 2 think that your hearing may be gone, except for Yana, who's hearing.
Well, why would I be deaf?
You're not. Mr. Wallace and Yana are the ones that got fumbles. You did not. You just don't hear anything because that's for listening at half. You did not succeed. So we're now going for, let's see, Hero's turn. Let's see. I'll start with Mr. Wallace. He's got the rope. Mr. Wallace, if you would like your stun, so you're at half, but if you can make your knot tying at half, you can do the fast hog tie. I've seen how fast they can fucking hog tie things.
Knot tying, huh?
Unless you want to try something different than that. But I mean, you brought all this rope. Now, also, it shows the ball gag in a small bag next to the driver's seat where Marcus is sitting, I believe.
Do you want skill plus 10 card?
Ooh.
No,
No.
it won't help.
It might, actually. Because if you've got like a 20 and not tying and you're at half, then that put you at 10, and skill bonus will add to that 10. So it could be a bigger swing.
In this case, it would be half, which would be 8.
8 plus 10 is 18.
Yeah, well, I guess that's better than nothing.
So you're going to give him that card, Yana?
Yeah. I will just toss it.
Okay.
What do you want back?
Jeff, give her anything.
Whatever.
Well, I got to give you something back, otherwise I'll have cards. So
Just give
give
her
me-
whatever. Make it quick. Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
here we go. And my knot tying. Here we go.
It's all you, Jeff. You begin draping ropes around her. You're trying for that weird oriental bondage thing, but you're just not getting it.
Yeah, I never got that. I never took that class. So
Yana, it's all up to you. What are you going to do? He's carefully draping ropes on her.
Can I just try to like grab her and like put her in our van?
Give me a grapple roll, and let's see how you do with that.
Okay.
come on by half. Come on by half. You can do it.
You are not stunned. You are excited. Right. At a quarter. In that case, give me she's not wearing it. Right. You've grabbed her and give me a strength roll as you're literally just dragging this bitch to the back of your van. You're just pretty much, you're coming home with me to meet my family.
Yeah.
Right. Yana's pretty much just fucking grabbed her and drug her, and she is at the back door of your van now, like, ha ha ha, this is how you get dates. The lady's like, what's going on? Meanwhile, let's see, is everybody gone? Yes?
No.
No, what are you
Nope.
doing? You're waiting to, I don't recommend taking off just yet.
Did she grab the ball gag, or is that still next to me?
You look down, it's in a little paper bag right next to your chair.
I grabbed the ball gag, moved to the back of the van.
You try to, but you're seat belted in. You go, you've got the ball gag
Okay.
though. Ha ha, next round.
Undo my. Wait a minute, I get 3 actions this turn because of multitasking.
Oh, okay, you grab sure, play multitasking. You grab, you don't have to roll to grab the ball gag. You don't have to roll for undoing your seatbelt or standing up. Okay, so you stood up, you've unbuckled your seatbelt, you've grabbed the ball gag. That's 3. Cool. And let's see, next round. I would like to remind you guys, still has a motorcycle helmet strapped to her head. Villains are first, heroes are second, and have a good chance of getting knocked down. She says, release me, in some weird, sexy, fucking freaky voice that just makes you want to obey. Hold on. Roll 25 or less, Yana. I already know what your percentage is.
But am I not immune still?
I'll give you a plus 10% for being in love. You never want to let her go. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you go. No, you decide, perhaps I should let her go.
Oh. I will let you go if it's your wish, my love.
But
Meanwhile,
there's still ropes around her.
no, they're kind of draped on her, but not in a way that actually helps. Meanwhile, over to Jeff.
Well, I was standing there next to the car, so I'm going to walk over towards her.
Yep.
Watching her let her go.
Yep.
And push her in the van.
Okay, give me a unarmed roll. Lower is better for. You can go, and you are, keep in mind you're at half because this is your second and last round of being stunned. Crit, right.
Nice.
She flies up into the van, slides along the bottom, and her helmet is right below where you're standing with the ball gag in a paper bag. You just kind of look down at her. And she still has a full motorcycle helmet on. You're not sure if it's her or not still.
You mean the plastic visor didn't crack with her voice? Like all the windows?
Oh, good point. Yeah, it's cracked, but it's dramatically cracked so you can't see inside.
Bitch.
What do you do?
I want to kneel on her throat. Is that possible?
Give me a, are you stunned this round or no?
No.
Give
I
me
was
an
inside.
unarmed
I was
roll.
inside.
Give me an unarmed roll at half for called shot, knee to throat. You kneel on her throat like a police officer on an unarmed black suspect. Sad.
Yeah, pretty much.
telling. Yeah, people will be like, "That happened a couple years ago." That's right. We're in the past, the distant past.
No, that happened here last week.
Now,
Yeah.
the reason why I'm doing this, let me talk.
I don't need to know
about
why.
it.
I just need you to roll. That's all.
But it has to do with what I roll. So the reason why I'm trying to do this is I'm trying to stop her from using her voice.
I figured
If
that
I
out.
use martial, what?
I figured that out. I just want to unarmed at half, and you succeed. You succeed.
Nice.
All right. And so she's making weird noises, but not speaking. Bad news, you're kind of at detente because her helmet's still on and you haven't got her tied up and the ball gag's still in the paper bag. And you are worried that the woman with no name is in love again. Next round.
Again. Yeah.
Villains are first and hindered. They attempt, the bad guys are trying to shoot at you, but something is shooting. They go. And
Hey, they shoot like I do. Not very well.
by the way, your guns, that were gun hands, are on the ground back next to the car when you grab the rope and stuff. Or actually, one's in the van, one's here because you were trying to tie up two-handed.
Yeah, you put one down inside the van. I remember that.
So there's one gun laying next to the car where the lady was gotten, next to the station wagon, where the kid can play with it. Kids need guns. Okay, so let's see. The other guys trying to get out of there. Right, the ones from the van that tipped on its side, way the fuck back there, are getting out and like they're kind of running like they're not good at running in your direction. They'll be here in like 20, 30 rounds. So if you're still here then, prepare to get fucked by the band. And let's see. Marcus, what are you going to do? You're kneeling on this lady's throat. She's struggling to get air.
Can I get the ball gag in her mouth in one action?
No. She's got a motorcycle helmet still on her head. And the ball gag's still in the paper bag.
Okay, motorcycle off head.
You drop the ball gag so you can use both hands and work on getting the motorcycle helmet off. Give me a dex roll. Meanwhile, while he's doing that, Yana, they've sucked her into the van. Actually, Jeff said, you're trying to get the fucking helmet's not coming off. Jeff, you see him struggling around trying to do something in there. What are you going to do? Oh, is that a helicopter? I think it is. It's coming this way. What are you going to do, Jeff?
I'm going to climb into the van.
Excellent. And then you simple action up. You're hanging out watching him going, helmet's not coming off. She's going, Meanwhile, Yana, is that a helicopter? I think it is. Oh, by the way, it's a lot softer than regular helicopters, or you've gone stone deaf from this bitch shrieking around. What are you going to do, Yana?
I climb in the van and say drive.
Right, your driver is currently kneeling on the throat, but the other driver, wow, you have so many drivers, so many men to drive you where you need to go. Next round. Villains are first, heroes are second, maneuvers approved. Right, she attempts to begin punching the shit out of your leg because she really wants to breathe. She is apparently not a super martial artist. You kneel on her throat. And let's see, the other guys in their van attempt shooting up this one. They make noise with their guns to let you know they're very angry. They are not good at it. Meanwhile, let's see. Oh, and the guys in the chopper. Everybody give me a listen roll. Lower is better for an unusual noise that gets made.
Are they halo jumping again?
You're not really sure. Also, you can't really halo jump out of a helicopter. You can Lolo jump out of it. Yana, that's good enough. I will give you a whisper.
Why am I critting so much? Why am I not critting like a shadow walk thing?
And let's see. So that's it for that. Let's see. You're still kneeling our throat. Would you like to continue working on the helmet?
Absolutely.
All right, give me a roll again. Same thing as last time. Jeff, what are you going to do?
I'm climbing towards the front seat.
Give me a maneuver roll to fucking get into the front seat without like stepping on anybody's. Right, you have fallen into the front seat. Oh wait, that's Marcus. Never mind. Sorry. Right, Marcus having. Right, you A-team it into the front seat. Dun 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 dun. You just shows you the. Yeah, the car's still running. He didn't shut it off. It's smoking and doing weird shit like that. Meanwhile, Yana, what are you gonna do?
So somebody is putting the ball gag in, or how?
No, he's working on getting the helmet off.
Can I start try to tie her up?
Yes, give me a knot tying roll as you begin looping ropes around her and trying to do something that's kinky.
Can it be some other roll?
Not yet. Don't worry. If you knot tie and if you put enough rope on somebody, eventually just from the weight of it, they won't be able to move. It's true, you don't have that much rope, but by God, it's a good start. If nothing else, you can drape it around her seductively. Fumble.
Oh no!
She begins to tie up Marcus's legs as he's kneeling on this lady. She's like looping it around it, and she's working on tying both of them together in the most awkward, fucked up way possible. He just looks at you like, the fuck are you? You're not sure whose side she's on anymore, Marcus. It's wide open. Next round. Heroes are first. Any actions approved. Jeff, do you want to pop the clutch and roll?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Give me a driving roll to just tear ass out of here. If you can make it, then I'm not too worried about other driving rolls because you seem to have an angel on your shoulder. Cool.
Oh, good job.
Jeff,
Good job.
give me a spot hidden roll and an evidence analysis roll. You notice some weird shit. Meanwhile, give me one more roll trying to get off. Mr. Walls, I didn't ask for a spot hidden roll from you at all, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you.
Oh, sorry. No, you're Mr. Walls. Mr. Walls, please continue with whatever you're doing. Marcus, give me another roll to try to get the helmet off. It's gotten more difficult because you're working on. She's basically tying you both together for some reason you can't figure out. This could be her version of matchmaking, which disturbs you on many levels.
She keeps it up. We're not going to have a live. Anyway.
Cool. You managed to get the helmet off, and you're getting the ball gag in. She is going to try to fight and resist and do all. Right, ball gag goes here. Kinky. It's her. Hey, it's her. You're very pleased. It looks like she's been beaten up pretty fucking thoroughly too for some reason. Probably that time she got point of damage. Yeah, that's it. So Yana finishes tying you two together as thoroughly as possible, and then she stands back and goes, ooh. Yana, it looks like they've been pretty much bound together. One of them has a ball gag in. You're hoping it's the girl, but you notice that P is looking at you like, what in the actual fuck? His hands are like tied like this around the lady's head and the ball gag's in, and she's like, and he's trying to fucking buckle the ball gag, and you're tying up his wrist together, and you're like, yeah, there. Everybody tied up now.
I thought you'd like that.
This is the least sexual thing you've had in a while.
Can I try to like
You're worried if you untie one, it may loose both.
Well, maybe I will leave it right now.
All right. Meanwhile, in the front seat, Mr. Wallace, you see like police coming up, and then when they get close to you, their lights just go out, and then they like turn on the blinker and they go in the direction you came from.
Alrighty then.
Where are you going to specifically, guy who is driving?
What time is it? Roughly. Midnight-ish?
Maybe. You don't know. You don't own a watch. You remember you sold your watch once for a couple of drinks, one of which got thrown in your face. You're
Yep,
still bitter
that's
about
correct.
that. Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I'm going to head towards the cement factory.
No problem at all. Give me a navigation of plus 30%. You guys took a long time planning out the route to get to the cement factory. You hope you know where you're going. If you get lost, we're going to all make fun of you. All right. So, to the cement factory. You eventually get there. The chopper lands near you, and they take on the package, which unfortunately seems to be including him. It looks like somehow he's become part of the fucking deal. They're just loading them both in the chopper for some reason.
You gonna let me go? Yeah.
The guy with the briefcase, who you recognize as Saul, he just nods. The older black man looks at you and goes, "Give us a moment." You hear zzz, and you hear ooh, ah. That was you. Ow, goddamn! They fucking stunned her, which stunned you because skin to skin. Not happy. Anyway, but eventually they stop electrocuting you both and manage to get, so just hers being captured and taken away, and they kind of toss you out of the chopper. Not gentle. And meanwhile, Saul looks over and he goes, he sees that he's free, hands you a suitcase, and he says, "I'd leave the van here." He looks at the bullet holes and shit all over the van. "We'll take care of it."
Sounds good.
Thank
Can you
you.
give us a lift someplace then?
Yeah, we don't really want to be here.
He just turns, goes and gets in the chopper, and they leave you in the fucking middle of nowhere. As you're looking around with your briefcase full of money, you're like, "Well, fuck you too, buddy."
See,
Are
money
there-
is useless.
So is there 50 grand in there?
No,
Oh,
no,
well.
there isn't. There is $100,000 minus $1,000 in there. So make a
Are
note.
there-
All right.
Yeah, he apparently stuck to his deal.
And at least she was alive.
She was
Are
totally
there any
alive.
other vehicles?
No,
Are
you
there any
guys
other
end up
vehicles?
fucking walking your asses back somewhere, but we're going to end it there for now. Jeff has got all the money unless you guys are wanting to split it up. That's up to you.
Yeah, Jeff, let's get together aside from this and we'll make some arrangements about how that money goes.
Well, I was going to
Okay.
say, if you're going to split it up, do it now. You can't get together. You do not exist when the session stops. So if you say, "Jeff, give me 50 grand, then he can go, "Here," and you stuff it all in your pockets like some sort of fucked up paper bulletproof vest, and you go, "Ha ha."
Okay, then let's discuss this later.
Not really following my point here. There is no later. If you want
The
to get
next
it done.
time we meet up.
Oh, okay. But that just means that if he plays between, like, if he plays before you, I don't know what the schedule holds, then he has all 100 grand still, is all I'm saying. He can choose to invest it in pizza or something if he wants. So if you want some money,
All in red.
all in red.
All right, well, maybe we should split it at this point. Mildred, do you want any of this?
No.
Best
Well,
person
thank
to
you very
adventure
much.
with when treasure comes.
By
Thank
the
you
way,
very
no, don't thank me. You didn't keep your word, so I'm pissed now.
Wait.
Who are you angry at? Him, me, or both?
Well, you didn't help, but the agreement was with him.
Ooh.
Okay, but how would the interview have gone?
Don't try this with me. You said something will happen. It didn't happen. I'm pissed. Goodbye.
Oh, no, wait. You had plenty of time while we were driving to the cement factory to do whatever interview you wanted.
Right in the middle of a gunfight.
No, we got away. And then we drove to the cement factory. Lengthy drive. You had time to do whatever you were going to do then.
With the chopper very closely over you.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really make sense. It was like there wasn't really space for like intimate conversation.
Okay. If you want to be mad, hey, you're entitled. I'm not going to try to argue you out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know how I just know more about you now, but that's okay.
Oh. Both of you guys take a card as you.
Okay.
So
First off, you tied me to the kidnap victim. I wasn't driving.
Oh, and I thought we will not argue.
I was giving you a card for going, I'm not arguing with you because I knew that would go nowhere good. So anyway, how much money do you want to give him, Jeff?
You want half? That's $50,076.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, half is good.
Cool. You guys split up the money. Please keep track of it. Keep in mind the $50,000. Fortunately, it's all in hundreds. Okay, so anyway.
This wasn't a prestige mod, I assume.
No, this is a walk in the park.
Yeah.
You guys just did it the most difficult way I'd ever seen in my life.
I know.
Yeah, we didn't do very good today, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I when the other groups did this, I was worried I'd made it too easy and shit. But when you guys did it, I knew I had it just right.
Mm.
So that's
yeah,
okay.
you did make it. We did that ourselves. We're good at
But
that.
I think we didn't have any like good plan. Like I would like to do it more stealthily, and like different. Yeah.
Oh, the other group didn't have their van sticking out and stuff. They had their van parked somewhere else entirely, and then when she came up, they pretty much just dropped on her and shit like that, like surprise, bitch, and that was that. And I was like, well, fuck. And plus, they did something that kept in the other people, so they couldn't get out. Because the door pushed outward, so they like had a barricade thing ready, and then they went off, and they were like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," and that was that. So anyway, but you guys got a lot of dramatic shit out of that. So
yeah,
too much.
We definitely did a bunch of bungling idiots that we are. So
this is how you fucking learn. You know,
Yep.
it takes a couple of fucked up missions and stuff. If you do these kind of missions when you've been playing as long as Yana, and there's other things that work. But with Yana, she's not interested in this kind of it. She's interested in how can I, get a love connection going with this new NPC, which that's a whole different story there. And I guess
the ethics of it,
Oh yeah, well that too, but also I had shit ready in case you got your way too, Yana. If you'd like gotten her and all that, I had all kinds of shit ready for that. But
see, you robbed me.
let's see. So cool. First step, names for the adventure. I've got a few of my own ideas, but I'd like to hear yours for some cards. What have you got?
I didn't need my face.
How about no face? Gotta keep
No
it
face.
short. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or scrape face.
You can do that too. Pavement face.
I like pavement face. That's rather fucking descriptive. Yeah, don't forget you're all fucked up looking when you start next time, so that'll be fun.
Yep. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to roll willpower before the session started. I still have a tail. Totally forgot about my tail.
I'm going to say it was wrapped around you because if it wasn't, you'd be on that.
So,
if it wasn't, you'd be on the fucking chopper too. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, does anybody else have any ideas? Jeff, draw a card for some names. Anybody else have any ideas?
Walk in the park.
Walk in the park. Okay.
Did you tell me to roll? Take a card.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to play Orb of Knowledge so I can take 3 and pick the one I want.
Cool. Yana, grab a card. Marcus, do you have any ideas for names?
We need a bigger van.
I like that. Grab a card,
Actually,
Marcus.
We're gonna need a bigger van.
Sure. Okay, here's the different possible ones we've got. Gecko Girl, Mediation, Mildred Loves Monsters, Mildred the Arms Dealer, Mildred the Reasonable, No Face, Pavement Face, T-Bone at the Steakhouse, Walk in the Park, We Need a Bigger Van, with apologies to Anne Rice. What do you guys like best?
Wow. I don't know which one I like the best out of that.
I like T-Bone at the Steakhouse myself, but what
I
do you
kind of
guys
like
think?
that one too. So
I kind of like that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then, Yana, what have you got? Or actually, I'm going to wait and do Yana last because, yes, she has a stake in this, so to speak. Jeff, what have you got to say to the studio audience?
planning is your buddy.
Yeah, planning and getting the gear together beforehand. Yeah. Don't forget your felonious assault shopping list to get together before next time.
Yep.
Marcus, what have you got to say to the studio audience?
Yeah, we did it the hard way, but we did it.
Enough hero points and good skill rolls will get you through any kind of fucked up lack of plan. And lastly, Yana, what have you got to say to the audience?
We did something. Maybe we did something really horrible. What happens to the lonely vampire? Now she will be studied forever and nobody cares just because she's a vampire. And everybody says, she's a vampire, it's okay.
Cool.
They could be studying you.
So what